Hello, yes, we're back.
The Reicher podcast is indeed back.
The Reicher podcast this week is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Hello, Reicher fans, and welcome back to the award-winning podcast, the Reicher podcast. It's been quite a while since we've done a podcast. Our channel did get temporarily suspended, which is absolutely appalling.
Bit of controversy that happened with some of the more recent uploads.
Yeah, there was a bit of controversy surrounding our most recent videos, which got taken down, so clearly people can't take a joke on the internet, so...
As always.
Yeah. So, a lot's changed since we've been away. James is still at large and larger than ever in his very, very tight Ghostbusters t-shirt.
We'll put a photo up on screen so then you can see the state of this round, diseased man.
Just so you can have a good look at it, and if you are going to Ectocon next year...
It's only £15 a ticket.
If there's any hitmen out there that watch our podcast...
Let us know, because we'll fund up to 50% of the ticket price. And if you spot him... then just let us know and take some photos, because we're interested.
Yeah, and...
Tell you what, though, that Facebook post, I'm just going to read a snippet for all you Reachers out there to listen to. So it says, special thanks goes to family members, brother-in-law, brother, sister, nieces, and mum who all support my undying love for Ghostbusters. And they encourage it, which is great. The state of that picture, you would honestly think he was going into hospital for major surgery.
I mean, if that doesn't make you throw up in the mouth, I really don't know what will.
It's just sad. Do something else with your life.
As we're on the topic of James, we'll quickly run into one of our most common features, more woman. If you're still watching this podcast, get a life and a job, you stupid fucker. Anyway, let's get on.
Had to be said.
Out of the way.
Anyway, so like we were saying in terms of the controversial takedowns, obviously we've had Gayland stricken.
Yeah, Gayland, one of the greatest films, Academy Award winners at this. I mean, I directed that one. Got taken down because apparently Hollywood didn't like it, thought it was offensive to gays. So
that's just it. I mean, we had that previewed at the good old Cannes Film Festival.
I think it was because
they loved it, but Hollywood doesn't.
Yeah, I think it's because we didn't get Joe Worthington's approval of it. So.
Well, speaking of Joe Worthington, later on the show, we have a guest.
It's Joe Worthington, spoiler alert.
Joe Worthington himself is actually coming here in the studio to talk about gays, to talk about his life, and to talk about his new life decisions.
Hold on a sec. Is that his pink limousine outside?
Ah, that is Joe Worthington's limo. Hang on. Is that a massive dildo on the front of the hood?
Yeah, I think it is. I think that's in replacement for the little mannequin, the little miniature thing that usually goes on the Rolls Royce. And look, have you seen all of that pink confetti coming out of the exhaust?
That can't be good for the environment.
I know, like, why? Look, it just keeps going.
Yeah, like, and it's all pink.
And then there's the LGTBC flag on the rear of the car.
The rainbow, stolen.
Oh God, there he is. Have you seen that Have you seen that pink fedora that he's wearing?
Never mind that. Look at the stripy rainbow and pink suit he's got on.
Why has he got like a fluffy, like, foxtail?
I don't know.
arse.
And why has he got a big dildo keychain on his car keys?
I don't know. Oh, God, look at all that shit. All of that shit that's just come out of the exhaust, all that.
Oh, God.
Oh,
It's like glitter.
Oh, it's like a massive rainbow.
Jesus.
For fuck's sake.
Right, well,
That's gonna be a nightmare to clean up.
I know, I was going to say, we're going to have to get Lance and his broom to sort that out.
Yeah.
I would say get James Johnson because he's good at mopping up sick, but...
Well, unfortunately, that's not sick, so if it was, we would have had him straight around.
Yeah, he would have probably just licked it up or something, the filthy cunt.
Oh, yeah, but just seeing that just reminds me of... why do they have to go over the top, these gays?
I don't know. I mean, they've stolen the rainbow. Every single sort of pride thing is all about that. And they just don't really, you know, they should just sort of accept the rights rather than going on about it.
Yeah, why don't straight people have their own flag? I mean, I'm not bitching about it, but...
I don't want my own flag, but they shouldn't want their own flag.
It is a bit prejudiced, though.
Yeah.
Not only is it one colour, it's every colour of the rainbow. So, a bit greedy.
That's just it. I mean, give some to someone else.
But yeah, anyway, it is getting on our nerves, this pride thing. I mean, we couldn't get into the studio the other day because everyone was chanting about gay rights and stuff.
And it's just like, you've got rights, you're just not expressing them in the same way as you normally would.
I mean, I don't have anything against it, but when it physically stops me from getting into work to record a podcast, that's when I really get pissed off.
That's just it. I mean, we were going to record a show not long ago, and we couldn't because, well, for one, we shut the windows hoping that's going to get rid of all the sound, but they're just there, sort of screaming through megaphones.
Yeah, it is pretty shit.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got rights, then actually act upon them instead of just talking about them.
We should be saying this to Joe when he comes in.
Well, I think what we can do is we can explain our opinion to Joe, and Joe, as a gay man, can explain what it's all about.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that Norris Murray at the door?
I think it might be. Is he trying to let Joe in?
Yeah, I think he's trying to let us know that Joe's ready to come on the podcast.
Right, well, shall we let him in?
Yeah, let's let him in, why not? Right, shall I go and let him in now?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Let's go and get him.
Right. Right, okay. Oh, you're alright, Joe lad, how are you doing?
Yes, I'm perfectly fine. Now get me a seat that's comfortable enough.
How are you doing, Joe? You alright?
Yes, I'm very well.
Ah, that's really good to hear, Joe. Oh wait, I can see you've brought your pink pillow with you.
Yes, obviously, I bring it everywhere I go because I usually have a numb arse.
Oh right, I see. Well, obviously it's good to have you in the studio.
Yeah, we're both quite big fans of your channel. I mean, when we say big fans of your channel, we've never seen one of your videos. So,
I mean,
what do you do?
I mean, what we've seen of you is pretty camp.
Yes, well, that is due to the fact that I am gay.
So you're confirming to the world now that you are, in fact, as they call, a homosexual man.
Yes. Right, where's Ross Wilcock? Because that is the reason I came in, to see him perform live.
Right, well, Ross isn't here at the moment. He's coming into the studio later on, but you're more than welcome to stick around, Joe.
Well, I will be sticking to something.
Well, we won't ask what that is.
Yeah, none of that will be taking place in this studio, I'll have you know, Joe.
It's not as though we're against homosexuality. It's the fact that it's very indecent. It's not as though we're going to grab one of our wives and just have it away. You know what I mean, Joe?
Yes.
I can confirm Rossi Boy has been booked in today for a live music performance.
Hooray!
Which I believe the track... which I believe the track he's going to be performing for us today is a parody of the old Kenny Loggins track. Parodied as... I hope I'm reading this correctly. So...
Yeah.
So Dangerzone, as we all know, the famous Loggins track, is now Fly Me to Your Knicker Drawer.
Yes.
Thoughts on that, Joe?
Oh, hallelujah!
But you're gay.
I can't wait for it personally. I mean, Kenny Loggins is one of my favourite artists.
Well, there you go. So we've got a parody sort of spoof of Dangerzone as Knicker Drawer.
Yeah. I mean, I can't wait for it. I particularly like Ross's hit single, Good Enough. That's a really depressing, bad song.
I mean, I'll be perfectly honest, and this is an honest review, so Ross, if you're listening, your lyrics are fucking depressing.
Well, he's coming in later, so...
Yeah, well, I'll tell it to his face. Not that I can understand what he says in response, but there you go.
Thoughts on that, Joe?
Oh, la-di-da!
Right.
Well, I think the best way we can wrap up this...
Hold on a second, didn't that... what's that gang of undesirables doing out there near your limousine, Joe?
Oh, wait, yeah. I was going to say we should do a Q&A, but look at those neo-Nazis near your... hang on. They're scratching homophobic references to your pink limo, Joe.
Oh, no! I will have to take care of them immediately.
Well, I think you should, Joe.
Here he goes. He's running out the door now. Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
Look at what that neo-Nazi scratched on the boot of his car. It says, faggot.
I'm more concerned about the way he just sprung up and went out. He's got legs like Mo Farah, that one.
I know.
In that pink suit.
Yeah. I mean, we'd love to obviously share a photo of that for the listeners, but he's gone.
And it wouldn't have passed the parental control thing because his pants were way too tight and the crotch area was bulging.
There you go. Not that we were looking.
No, we got it on CCTV.
But anyway, it looks as though he's got in his limo, but he's letting the neo-Nazis in the limo.
What's that one doing at the back of the car? Is he... Fucking hell, he's got a chainsaw. Jesus Christ.
Oh, no.
Jesus.
Oh, God. Oh,
fuck it. Let's shut the blinds.
Yeah, I don't want to see this.
Oh.
That's just ruined our guest spot.
Was like watching a snuff movie or something.
It's a good job we've got Rossi Boy here, because otherwise we wouldn't have a proper guest.
Well, yeah, we're running short on gays.
Yeah.
They're just going one by one like a slasher film.
Well, there you go.
And we don't have Gareth anymore. That
ran its course.
Knocks down the masculinity.
Yeah. I mean, with Gareth, it was a good weatherman, but it just got a bit shit, didn't it?
Yeah. It's not that we couldn't afford to pay him. It's that we didn't want to.
Well, there's that, but also I don't really appreciate him sort of drinking piss in the ladies' toilets.
I thought that was pretty obscene.
Yeah. I mean... Remember Sandra when she came in and just saw him necking a glass of piss?
I mean, that's a 56-year-old woman.
Yeah. Sandra does not come to this job to watch Gareth Archer the rodent drink piss.
Definitely not.
In the ladies' bathroom.
So, yeah, we had to get rid of him just because he was making us even more controversial.
I mean, we're still interested in what he gets up to, so come Christmas, I think, should we have him on as a guest spot?
Yeah, because he's a great weatherman. I think, yeah, we owe it to him for him to return.
I mean, the season will have changed, so maybe you can report some snow for us.
Oh, and I've just had confirmation that Rossi Boy is ready to. He's ready to perform his hit single, "Fly Me to Your Knicker Drawer." So, without further ado, what a treat this is! Wow. Without further ado, everyone, the groundbreaking new hit single, "Fly Me to Your Knicker Drawer" by Ross Wilcock, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's hear it.
Alright, let's get the show on the road. Can everyone in the audience clicking your fingers, please, like that? Just a bit of motivation. Alright, thank you. I don't suffer from depression, you know. Revving up your panties, listen to the Harlem roar. Ass cheeks under tension, begging you to sniff and go. Fly me to your knicker drawer. Straight into your knicker drawer, preferably Robin 3657 knicker drawer, but still. Okay, head into the bathroom, ready for your knicker drawer. I mean, your laundry basket. Tonight, she got me picking up dirty socks and stuffing them into my open mouth. Fly me to your knicker drawer. Straight into your knicker drawer. Probably Robin 3675 knicker drawer, but still. Anyway, that was the song. Everyone, what do you think of it?
There you go, one of the top up-and-coming artists of today's day and age, Rossi Boy, Rossi Wilcock.
Ross Wilcock, everybody, with his debut sing-along premiere of Fly Me to Your Knicker Drawer.
Yeah, and on the album, it's actually got brackets at the end of that saying preferably Robin 4679's Knicker Drawer, but still, which I can't believe that's a lyric. I mean, that's just musical genius right there.
I mean, he's singing about his passion, and clearly he's into that Robin woman's pants.
Yeah, I mean, our studio audience seem to love that.
Yeah, I mean, one day we might get Robin on. Would you like that, Rossi Boy?
Oh, I don't really mind.
He clearly fancies her.
Yeah,
but,
I reckon he's... Yeah, well, I thought he was gay, though.
Yeah, I know, that's what I don't get, but maybe he's bisexual, which...
I don't really want to go into it. I mean, we've talked about gays this episode. That's what this podcast has been about. We've had Joe Worthington on.
Yeah, the king of gay. I mean, you don't get gayer than that, really.
King of cock, everybody. And obviously we've had now the discussion about gays. We still have our firm opinions. We don't dislike gays, but I suppose it's a case of they should just stop being so flamboyant and just sort of get on with it.
Yeah, I mean, bloody Joe Worthington came dressed up as a pimp today. I don't really know what all that's about, but...
I'll just undo the blinds and see... Oh, God. You know what's happening now? Lance is mopping up all that glitter and confetti.
Oh, we need to pay him more.
Yeah, I honestly feel... I love how he's actually got the initiative to go out there and sort that out, because well, it's just a state.
In fact, can we just have a round of applause by our studio audience, please? Just open the window so Lance can hear this round of applause.
I'll shout him, hang on. Lance!
Is he looking up?
He is hey! Yeah, he's looking.
Yeah, right, everyone,
come on.
Now.
For Lance Anderson, 1, 2, 3, go!
Right, that's brilliant.
Fantastic.
Yeah, thanks for showing him all of the support, everyone.
Oh, he's just wiping a tear from his eye.
Well, he's a credit to the company.
He's such a great guy. Anyway, so that wraps up our live performance from Rossi Boy and our first live ever show, live to the studio, pre-recorded.
Now, we don't know what we're going to be doing next time, but obviously we have promised Anita. We need to sort out that schedule, really. But
Anita was, in fact, going to come in to not only analyse Eugene Johnson, but to also now give a firm opinion on James Johnson. But unfortunately, due to restrictions, she's not been able to fly into the country because of her wheelchair.
It's just annoying.
It really is. She's such a great mind to explore.
I mean, if anything, we should, out of respect for the disabled, we should do our next one on the disabled.
I think so, and maybe we'll give some money to charity as well.
Definitely.
Yeah. So by all means, if you want to donate some money to charity, just email reicherpodcast@gmail.com, and we'll give you all the information.
Yeah, that's been it for us for this week. So stay tuned for the next one.
Till next time.
Goodbye.